Hello, hello, it's homework time. Okay, so for homework tonight, you are to complete this worksheet from A to F. And be on the lookout for our secret word. I'll write that here. Secret word. You also need to read 20 minutes and log it. And I completely forgot to give you your reading log, so I'm going to bring them to you in art today. in technology. You need to do your first page in the spelling packet, write words 3 times each. All right, so let's get started. This is going to be a really quick video. But you need to watch this in order to know exactly what to do. So for A, and I also stapled a piece of loose leaf paper to your worksheet because I know that there's not a lot of space here. For A, that's enough space. For A, you're going to do the standard algorithm. So I want you to add, remember, standard means typical, regular, the normal way, as you normally would. So you're going to start in the ones column and you're going to regroup, okay? Just the typical way we normally add. For B, you're going to use place value, okay? So I'm actually going to do this one with you. So I'd like you to do this on a separate piece of paper, on that loose leaf paper that's stapled, because we don't have a lot of space here. And we have to rewrite, because when we have an addition equation written out horizontally, the long way, we want to write it vertically, right? And we're going to line up our place value. So we always start, it starts here with our largest, the number with more digits. We want to always write that on the top. So we have, let me do it this way. My recording, let me make sure. Yes, okay. So we have 4,026 plus 894. So notice my ones are stacked. My tens placed stacked, okay? And then my thousands placed, I only have one number because this number only goes to the hundreds. All right. And I'm going to, no, I have enough space. Okay, so we are doing this place value. So we're gonna work ones column, tens, and find the value of each. So let's begin. I'm going to circle my ones column, and I'm going to add it together. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So that means I have 10 ones. What is 10 ones equal to? To 10. So the 1 goes in my tens place and the 0 in my ones place, 10. And then I'm going to scooch on over to my tens column. 2 plus 9. I'm going to go 9 plus 2. Whenever I add, I begin with the larger number and count up from there. So I put a 9 in my head. 9, I count up 2. 9, 10, 11. 11 tens. Very different than just 11, right? 11 tens. What does that equal? Or, remember, 11 10 times. How many zeros are in 10? There's 1 0, so it's going to be 110. I'm going to put that here. A 1 in my hundreds place, a 1 in my tens, and a 0 in my ones. 110. And I'm stacking everything up. So my hundreds place, tens, ones. Now I'm moving to the hundreds. 0 plus 8 is 8. So that means I have 8 hundreds. If I have 8 hundreds, what do I have? So think about those 100 cubes. If I have 8 of them, what do I have in all? 800. And think about it. How many zeros are in 100? There are 2 zeros. 100 is 100. So we have 800, 800, okay? And then, it's a little spaced out, but that's okay. 4 plus 0 is 4. That's in the thousands place. 4 thousands. Or 4,000, right? 4,000 is equal to 4,000. Make sure I line everything up. Now I can add it. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1, 1, 0, 0. 1 plus 1 is 2. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 4. 4,920. Okay? So again, this is just a strategy. Is it our most efficient strategy? No. The standard algorithm is for sure quicker, right? But this just makes sure, because we don't want to just do the standard algorithm and just follow the steps. We want to understand what we're doing. And this allows us to break it down, okay? And it reminds us that wherever a number is placed, wherever a digit is placed, determines its value. So when we regroup here, if we have 9 or greater, we regroup a 10. If we have 9 or greater here, we regroup a 100. If we have 9 or greater here, we're regrouping a 1,000 because it depends where we are, right? Okay, so that is how you're doing letter B. Letter A, standard algorithm. C and D, you can choose. But I just want to go over, so we know we're adding, right? But looking at these problems. Throughout the summer, an ice cream shop sold 8,413 vanilla cones and 6,982 chocolate cones. How many ice cream cones were sold in all? What do you think the key word there that tells us to add? What is a really important keyword? Or it's 2 words that come together that's an action word, a math action word. That's in all, right? So in all usually tells me that I need to add because I want a total of something. And I just gave you a big clue for what the math clue word is in there. Okay? And I want you to actually circle it. And then another strategy that we've been working on is visualizing. So think about it. This many vanilla cones, this many chocolate. I want the total. I got to bring that all together. I need to add. When we add, we find the total of something. We find the whole amount of something. We want the whole amount, chocolate and vanilla and chocolate. Okay. I'll read this one to you. On Saturday, 7,935 people visited the zoo. On Sunday, 5,841 people visited the zoo. How many total people visited the zoo over the 2 days? So we want to find the total amount of people that visited the zoo on both Saturday and Sunday. Okay? And if you don't have enough space here, work on you can work on the back of this or you can work on the loose leaf sheet. Okay. Now here we have a bar diagram, okay? So it says fill the missing value. We have 2 parts and a missing whole. And I want you to think, we need to fill in this number. What do you think this equals? We have 2 parts, part, whole. How can we get the whole? Think about it and solve it on the loose leaf paper, okay? I'm curious to see what you get for this because we didn't do this in class. But I want you to think about it. You want to find, like, say you want to find this whole length. How could you find this whole length if you have this part and this part? What do you do? What should you do? And then finally, fill in the missing digits. I'm going to do this one with you. So we always begin in the ones column. And we have a bunch of missing numbers here that we have to fill in, okay? So it's kind of like we're solving a mystery. 3 plus what equals 5? 3 plus what equals 5? I'm going to start at 3 and count up and see how many fingers I have when I get to 5. So 3, 4, 5, 2. Yeah. 3 plus 5 is 2. Does that look like a 2? Good enough. Pen. Okay, now, oh my goodness, I have blank plus 8 equals 2. What? That makes no sense. 8 is greater than 2. How am I going to find a number to add to 8 to equal 2? Ooh. Regrouping. We must have to regroup. So if we put a 2 down, we must have regrouped a 1. What would that number have been if I regrouped a 1? Must have been 12, right? Put down the 2, regroup the 1. So now I need to find a number. What plus 8 equals 12? I'm going to start at 8 and I'm going to count up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4. Right? Because if I added 4 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I would put a 2 and regroup the 1. And now I need to add all of this up to find this blank. So 7 plus 1 plus 1. 7, 8, 9. I have my total now. I'm missing this box. Blank plus 1 equals 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8. 8 plus 1 equals 9. Now you can also subtract. So you could have said 5 minus 3 equals what? Equals 2. 12 minus 8 equals 4. And 9 minus 1 equals 8. All right, it's time for the secret word. The secret word of the day is, I'm looking around the room to see what pops up at me. How about ghost? I'm looking at a ghost. It's October. Ghost. 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 Ooh. All right, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. I gotta go bring you your sheets. Bye.